Hello everyone, it's Rich Michael Jones. Time for the Bible read for August 16th in Nehemiah. Nehemiah 11. The leaders of the people were living in Jerusalem, the holy city. A tenth of the people from the other towns of Judah and Benjamin were chosen by sacred lots to live there too, while the rest stayed where they were. And the people commended everyone who volunteered to resettle in Jerusalem. Here's a list of the names of the provincial officials who came to live in Jerusalem. Most of the people, priests, Levites, temple servants, and descendants of Solomon's servants, continued to live there in their own homes in various towns of Judah. But some of the people from Judah and Benjamin resettled in Jerusalem. This is a lot of names, people, so let's see how I do. Athaiah, son of Uzai, son of Zechariah, son of Amarai, son of Shephatiah, son of Mahalalel, of the family of Perez. Also, Messiah, son of Barak, son of Kolhaz, son of Haziah, son of Adiah, son of Jerib, son of Zechariah, of the family of Shalai. There were 468 descendants of Perez who lived in Jerusalem, all outstanding men. From the tribes of Benjamin, Salu, son of Meshullam, son of Jod, son of Pedaiah, son of Kaliah, son of Messiah, son of Ethel, son of Jeshiah. After him were Gabai and Saliah, and a total of 928 relatives. Their chief officer was Joel, son of Zichri, who was assisted by Judah, son of Hasnuah, second in command over the city. From the priests, Jediah, son of Zorib, Jachin, and Sariah, son of Hilkiah, son of Meshullam, son of Zadok, son of Meriath, son of Itub, the supervisor of the temple of God. Also 822 of their associates who worked at the temple. Also Adiah, son of Jerome, son of Peliah, son of Imzi, son of Zechariah, son of Bashura, son of Malachaj, along with 242 of his associates who were heads of their families. Also Amashi, son of Azrael, son of Azai, son of Meshilmoth, son of Emer, and 128 of his outstanding associates. Their chief officer was Zebdiel, son of Hagdalam. From the Levites, Shammai, son of Hashab, son of Azrikam, son of Hashabai, son of Buni. Also Shabethiah and Zozabad, who were in charge of the work outside the temple of God. Also Matani, son of Micah, son of Zabdi, and descendant of Asaph, also led in the thanksgiving prayers. Also Bakbukai, who was Matani, assistant, and Abda, son of Shamua, son of Galwa, son of Jeduthun. In all there were 284 Levites in the holy city. From the gatekeepers, Akab, Talum, and 172 of other associates who guarded the gates. The other priests, Levites, and the rest of the Israelites lived wherever their families' inheritance was located in any of the towns of Judah. The temple servants, however, whose leaders were Ziah and Gishpa, all lived on the hill of Ophel. The chief officer of the Levites in Jerusalem was Uzi, son of Beni, son of Hesheba, son of Matani, son of Micah, a descendant of Asaph, whose family served as singer at God's temple. Their daily responsibilities were carried out according to the terms of a royal command. Pathai, son of Meshizabel, a descendant of Zerah, son of Judah, was the royal advisor in all the matters of public administration. As for the surrounding villages with their open fields, some of the people of Judah lived in Kiriath Arab with its settlements, Dibon with its settlements, and Jekbezel with its villages. They also lived in Jeshua, Molda, Bethpelet, Hazar, Shul, Beersheba with its settlements, Ziklag, and Makona with its settlements. They also lived in Rimmon, Zorah, Jarmuth, Zano, and Adullam with their surrounding villages. They also lived in Lachish with its nearby fields, and Azekah with its surrounding villages. So the people of Judah were living all the way from Beersheba in the south to the valley of the Hinnom. Some of the people of Benjamin lived at Geba, Michmash, Ijah, and Bethel with its settlements. They also lived in Anatha, Nob, Ani, Hazor, Ramoth, Gittim, Hadid, Zeboim, Nebalat, Lod, Ono, and the valley of craftsmen. Some of the Levites who lived in Judah were sent to live in the tribe of Benjamin. And here's a list of the priests and the Levites who returned with Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, the Jeshua, the high priest. Sarai, Jeremiah, Ezra, Amari, Malach, Hattush, Sekani, Haram, Meremoth, Idu, Ginthian, Abjah, Miniman, Modai, Bilgah, Shammai, Jorib, Jediah, Salu, Amok, Hilkiah, and Jediah. These were the leaders of the priests and their associates in the days of Jeshua. The Levites who returned with them were Jeshua, Beni, Kadmiel, Sherebiah, Judah, and Mattina, who with this associates was in charge of the songs of thanksgiving. Their associates, Bakui and Uni, stood opposite them during the service. Jeshua, the high priest, was the father of Joachim. Joachim was the father of Eliashib. Eliashib was their father of Jodah. Jodah was the father of Johanan. Johanan was the father of Jaddua. And now when Joachim was high priest, the family leaders of the priests were as follows. Meriah was the leader of the family of Sariah. Hananiah was the leader of the family of Jeremiah. Meshullam over Ezra, Jehohanan over Amari, Jonathan over Malach, Joseph over Shekinah, Adnah, the leader of Haram, Helkai, the leader of Meremoth, Zechariah is the leader of Idu, Meshullam is the leader of Ginnathan, Zikri is the leader over Abijah. There was also a leader of the family of Miniman, Piltes, the leader over Modiah, Shemua, leader over Bilgah, Jehonan, leader over Shammai, Mattani is the leader over Jorib, Uzi was the leader over Jedi, Kalai was over Salu, Eber over Amok, Hashabiah over Hilkiah, Nathaniel over Jediah. A record of the Levite family was kept during the years when Eliashib, Jodah, Jonathan, and Jaddua served as high priests. Another record of the priests was kept during the reign of Darius and Persia. A record of the heads of the Levite families was kept in the book of the history of down to the days of Jonathan, the grandson of Eliashib. There were the family leaders of the Levites, Hashabiah, Sherebiah, Jeshua, Benui, Kadmiel, and the other associates who stood opposite them during the ceremonies of praise and thanksgiving. One section responded to the other commanded by David, the man of God. They included Mattani, Bakukai and Abdai. Meshulam, Talman, and Akab were the gatekeepers in charge of the storerooms at the gates. These all served in the days of Joachim, son of Jeshua, son of Jozadak, and in the days of Nehemiah and the governor of Ezra, the priest and the scribes. Jeez, a lot of names. And the second part of the read is in 1 Corinthians 10. So, my dear friends, flee from the worship of idols. You are responsible people. Decide for yourselves if what I am saying is true. When we bless the cup of the Lord's table, aren't we sharing in the blood of Christ? And when we break the bread, aren't we sharing in the body of Christ? And though we are many, we all eat from the same loaf of bread, showing that we are one body. Think about the people of Israel. Weren't they united by eating the sacrifices at the altar? What am I trying to say? I am saying that the food offered to idols has some significance. Or that the idols are real gods? No, not at all. I am saying that these sacrifices are offered to demons, not to gods, and I don't want you to partake with demons. You cannot drink from the cup of the Lord and from the cup of demons too. You cannot eat at the Lord's table and eat at the table of demons too. What? Do we dare to rouse the Lord's jealousy? Do you think we are stronger than He is? You say, I am allowed to do anything. But not everything is good for you, you say. I am allowed to do anything. But not everything is beneficial. Don't be concerned for your own good, but for the good of others. So you may eat that is solid in the marketplace without raising questions or conscience. For the earth is the Lord's and everything in it. If someone who isn't a believer asks you home for dinner, accept the invitation if you want to. Eat whatever is offered to you without raising question or conscience. But suppose someone tells you this meat was offered to an idol. Don't! No. Don't eat it. Out of consideration for the conscience of the one who told you. It might not be a matter of conscience for you, but if it is for the other person, for why should my freedom be limited by what someone else thinks? If I can thank God for the food and enjoy it, why should I be condemned for eating it? So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. Don't give offense to Jews or Gentiles or the church of God. I too try to please everyone in everything I do. I don't just do what is best for me, I do what is best for others so that many may be saved. Nice.